AT&T Stadium. Fielded at the 14. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Ready up?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, huh?
Love gonna air this out to start. Buying some time right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Striker, 3-3. Hut.
Love on 3rd and short. Finds his back complete. Pick up on a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love dumps it off to his running back. Past midfield to the 45. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
5-97. Steady.
Here's a design run. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shot, 17. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to throw it again. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. And send a receiver left. They give here to the motion man. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to 60, back to 60. Liking it. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He cuts it back right. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Short kick gathered in at the 15. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Ready?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Hand off to the back. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 45. White. Light blue. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Ready? Ready.
And he's got a free play here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He steps in and makes the interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Got him to jump, and it gets him a 1st down.
Red 38. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he is down to the 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Trouble 38. Hut, hut.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Not a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard
And that's another one. He's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Here we go, set. Set.
On the sneak, it's Love. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Drill, 52. Ready.
He finds him right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. Lead on. Ready.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hey, check, Viking. No. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Check. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing on seconds. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. No luck on the look to his back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Making the call himself. Escapes a defender. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Breaks the tackle, and it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go, set.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. And that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
Ready. Hut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Hurry.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 60, 43, right on to the left, right.
Back to the air. Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
10 seconds.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Third down and 9.
Fight, 97. Blue striker, black ultra. Ready?
Throwing his love on third. Caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Seahawks
And he
take
wasn't
over
chancing a
first and
return
10.
there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this 2nd quarter to a close. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll work against the blitz. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Back to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One of their best play calls this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first. Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Well, still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Man's in motion right. Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Black, watch out now. 62. Hut.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got it. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 15-yard line.
Set.
Line up the design keeper. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Come on, set. Pitch it to the blue. Fight, 97. 10 cycles. Ready?
Big throw out wide by Love. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Close, 10. Green Jack. Hey, rest.
takes it. He brings it in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready?
Drive play straight ahead. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle. Set, ready. Red, 38. Drill green. Blue striker. Black shot. Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Drill, 52.
9:40 back run here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Vito blue. Blaster, 6. Shot, 17.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Set. 43 rail. Blue, 32. Set.
He gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets
Let's
set
go.
for 3rd and goal.
Black 40. Yellow, blue. Ready, ready.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Motion man sent left. We give here to the motion man. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. On the left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And the Seahawks
18 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
He's going to throw it again. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back.
They are throwing it again. It's his running back. The Cowboys scoop it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 points. Fight, 6. Set, Hutton.
They'll give it to him inside. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Slide through. Set,
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
ready.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Let's go now. 45, right. Ready.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has Throws it down close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Goal to go. They're passing. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks come through to tie it in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there. There are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That's complete inside the 35. And he kicks it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks come through to tie it in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming here from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Striker, 3-3, 52, blue. Blue, go. Ready?
Drawn starts with an option, right side. And also ready just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shot, 17.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trail by just 1. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Blue, 32. 10 cycles. 52 blaster.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
On the double. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go now.
On the Seahawks 34-yard line.
43. Watch out now. Safety clearance. Yellow, go. Hut.
Here he is to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play.
Here we go. Set.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Red, cycle. 10 black. Black ultra. Set, hut.
To throw. Finds his back complete. He's across the 20, still going. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Here we go.
First
Here we
down
go.
carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down.
Yellow, 22.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. There's a design run. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Street.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Viking 18. Hey, Crash. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 60 average. Dragon 60. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
He'll call his own number. Oh, the football's loose. Some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Offense showing trips out, Rod, as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, Milrow. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 18, come 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down throw here from Milrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass erased. He goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Let's go now. Buffalo at Dragon, Warriors, that's Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
18, 5 years. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready,
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. A lot of space ahead. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Hawk 70, Cougar 19. Go street.
They'll go again with Warren. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
That's good for us Steelers.
On 1st, it's Warren again. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
That's completed out to the right. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. Viking 18. 70, Timberwolves. That's your man. Check go.
Line up the design keeper. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 on the play. It's
60
3rd and goal to go.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Deputy! Deputy Lions! Cougar 19!
They'll run. It's Warren. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 70 yards on the run, and now they've got 4th and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Ready.
It's a design run for him. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready, set.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Pioneer.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Go.
Warren on once more. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get it. Deputy Lions.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1918. Steady.
Throwing now on first down. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they get this down to the 28. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
That's good for us Steelers.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ready up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready. Deputy Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now.
Come on. Come on. Set. 1918.
He's going to throw this one. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by.
They're drawing up for it. And they only get a couple when they needed. And they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Bronco 80, Buffalo 86, trap 50, trap 60. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
Cougar, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Myers' kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Now, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Knocking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Walker on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Panther, 19 Lions. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Milrow throwing on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Red. Count 18 Rattler, 18 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready.
He finds it right side. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Zone read, here's a gift to Warren. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cowboy.
On 2nd down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70. Hawk 70. Kevin Pirate. Kevin Pirate.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go. Stack. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go street. Ready.
Warren here from the gun. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 sight. 19 touch. Dragon 60.
Throwing here, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 target. Warriors 70.
From the gun, Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Myers to add the PAT. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Seahawks 24, Steelers 17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Trying an inside give to Warren. Dropped by the first guy. He had no gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 70, Timberwolves.
Quickly, it's Metcalf. Down the sideline, past the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go street.
Here's the option give to Warren. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
He swats a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers bring it back to even.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. 19, 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks with a little more work to do to win it here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 19 tight. Ready.
To throw. Here's Milroe. And then the hands of his running back, Walker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Room to run inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the the 13-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Staying with Walker. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running with Walker again. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Walker trying to run for the first. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 24.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Ready,
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey! 70 Lions. Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 6.
Back to throw. Lead this to force overtime. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Dragon 60.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
One final shot here. That's complete to Warner along the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, with those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play through a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled with these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever, before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. I
could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
You heard about a man, the left controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Straight and shiny face, like you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting, and let you down, that you cannot deny.
We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest.
daddy's so proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could seem to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock.
Set, hut. Black 40.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry. Stay strong. Yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If I do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7. I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. wanna shine. I can't stop. One more try.
Ready.
I know that it's my time. No regrets, wanna shine. I can't stop. One more try. I know that I'll be back. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Seven oh 7 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar put.
Yo, tonight. What's up?
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a night's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife and cousin. Bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on now. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you stay?
707, I'm calling. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up in 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a baby, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. Drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
It's 2 a.m., this got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell
shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chicks. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I.